welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing our weekly pick a card to see what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, my Etsy shop is in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile, and we're gonna jump in. We got group 1 with the orange stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the blue stone, and group 4 with the green stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, your intuition, and then pick the pile or piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the orange stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have storms, and then we have what resonates. And immediately I just get this energy from spirit where it's like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There could be a storm, there could be like a physical storm. If you're like that girl from Mean Girls and you start to sense when it's about to storm. I am literally affected by storms. It really does affect my mood. So I'm making a joke, but if you are affected by storms, this could be something that you end up in emotionally as well. There could be, of course, you know, just straightforward an emotional storm, something like that. But spirit is making it so clear to me, like, to let you know to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If someone says something about you and it doesn't resonate, leave it. Don't take that on as your own. Okay, just because a person likes you doesn't mean you have to entertain them. If you don't feel a connection, don't be afraid to draw the line. Don't lead yourself or them on. Go for what resonates. So if you're with someone and you've been lonely, but you're with someone now and you're excited about them, but you just don't get that feeling, hold on to that that energy that you have. You know, it doesn't completely resonate. Honor that. And I see you guys kind of like distraught about it a little bit this week because there is someone that you're interested in, but they're just not hitting exactly right, or it doesn't feel all the way right, it doesn't feel all the way perfect. Or maybe this could be more in a general sense when you're dating, you're trying to put yourself out there, but it's just like nothing is completely fitting or completely resonating, and it's throwing you off. We have productivity in marriage. So I feel like you guys are looking for the one. I don't feel like you guys are the group that's kind of open to whatever. I feel like you guys have a good idea of what it is that you're wanting, but it's not necessarily here yet this week, and that's really frustrating to you. We do have productivity, so that lets me know that spirit is hard at work in the background, but as far as like the forefront and what you're experiencing and going through, it's just frustrating at this point because nothing or no one is completely resonating with your soul, with your spirit. There may be someone in your life that makes sense and it looks well on paper like you guys would be a match, but you don't feel that, you know, that zest, that like, that electricity. And I see some of you guys kind of wondering, like, is that electricity a real thing? Like, can I really base, you know, what I want off of that? Is that even fair? We have hope and union. So I really feel like spirit has something specific planned for you. I really feel like spirit has someone for you. I feel like you'll get a glimmer of hope this week. And it's crazy because we got a lot of hard-hitting like relationship commitment cards, but I don't feel that here yet. We have union and marriage. Like, these are cards talking about two people coming together. Some of you, a few of you, I really do feel it's a few of you, I don't feel like it's most of you or a lot of you, are meeting the person you will enter union with, and perhaps spirit is telling you like to keep going and proceed. Remember that and hang on to that. You'll get revelation as far as like why you haven't been feeling that spark. Acknowledge that, but allow yourself to proceed. Like, I just keep going. We have stability, deception, and divine timing. I feel like it's best for you guys to keep a neutral standpoint. You may go on a few dates this week or be talking to someone romantically, and I just get this like black cloud, like this dark cloud, melancholy feeling with you guys where it's like not feeling 100%. That's the energy, but you're still engaging, like you're still dating, you're busy. Like it's not like your love life is completely dry. There's action, but it's like either not from who you want or not feeling how you want it to feel. We do have the deception card here though, so I would say everything isn't as it appears. And we have divine timing, another card of spirit telling me productivity. There's a lot happening in the background. There's a lot being learned right now, and a lot happening in the background that you can't necessarily see. So I get an energy of spirit really wanting you guys to like hang in there. As frustrating as it's been, like I said, we did get the hope card, so I do feel like you'll get some sort of sign or signal from spirit of what's to come, or some sort of breakthrough. We have to the sea, building blocks and chaos and conflict. Honestly, this could be astrologically. There could be some transits going on that are irritating or are making people more like, you know, crazy, feeling irritated. Because this energy kind of feels like things out of your control and spirit wanting you to really keep your energy center healthy, clear, your consciousness as well. Try not to overthink it. We have the Tower in reverse. It's not going to be as bad as you think, or it's not as bad as you think. Like you are basing your future off of what you can see now, and that goes back to that deception. Like things aren't completely clear right now, so you're making like hardened thoughts or beliefs. You're creating beliefs right now that aren't true, so it's making you feel low when you don't need to be. I think you're genuinely going to be surprised, and I think that the biggest thing to take away from this point that you're in is like getting comfortable with divine timing and spirit and the higher power. You know, like Wicca, witchcraft, manifesting has kind of been like perverted into a concept that makes people feel like they can force things, or that they can be God and force someone to do what they want, or force their situation to change immediately. And it was never, these like religions and concepts were never created for that purpose. They were to help us get into the frequency. Honestly, specifically Wicca is really one of those practices that's kind of like, it was kind of created and it exists if you don't like to meditate, because you can meditate on these energies, but Wicca kind of gives you all these components that creates the energy that you would want to sit in for a while. And while you're spending time like doing a spell or, you know, doing a ritual or something like that, you're essentially kind of creating that energy that you could create with meditation. So it's like it's meant to like give you a way to get to the feeling, the space, and create that reality in that way, but not in a way where you can like use it forcefully, and like it's not at all what a lot of people use it for. So we have the Queen of Staffs and the Five of Swords. I feel like you're learning a lot right now. I feel like you're learning the truth of manifestation, and this process, what you'll take away from it is like allowing the divine timing to play out. But the things you're learning right now, when you're in it, you can't see it. You'll see in retrospect like how you got in your own way and how you did a whole bunch of stuff that didn't at all have anything to do with how love actually came in for you. Like you're gonna look at it like, no, I did not do all of that stuff, and this is how love came to me. And that can be applied to anything: money, life purpose, the house you want, whatever. Like you're gonna look like, dang, I was really running myself ragged, and none of that had to do with how it actually came in. So I feel like that's happening in retrospect. This week I see a lot of mental conflict. I do see a storm. I do see you guys like really just feeling off, and all I can say is feel it and then allow it to clear. Try not to make hardened beliefs based on this time. I do see that spirit has someone special planned for you, and all there is for you to do is to follow your intuitive nudges. If it's not coming from your own intuition, then it's not for you. So that's what I got for you this week. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That was your message this week. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 2 of the pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have guidance and we have treat. So let's see. Treat says treat people how you want to be treated, and if others treat you with love, kindness, and respect, you should treat them that way as well. If people don't return the same kind of energy back to you, then they are not for you, okay? And then we have guidance. So I get an energy of you seeing someone's true colors this week. It could be positive, it could be a negative experience. It's all depending on how you take it. But also, you can be pleasantly surprised this week, or you can see like, wow, that's really someone, that's, you know, how they see me in their life. They see me as, you know, friends with benefits, or they see me as someone that they don't have to invest a whole lot of energy into. I'm specifically seeing someone's situations, you're pillow talking with your person and they're telling you like, I don't know, it's just like something small. It's like they're telling you about like something that they did with their ex, and you're maybe saying something like, dang, I wish I could get something like that. And they're like, well, you know, that's what I do for a girlfriend, you know, we're just da 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 da. And that small little thing is telling you so much and showing you so much, and it's like, whoa, this person doesn't see me the way that I see them, or they don't see me the way that I thought. Or this could be a surprise date. Maybe, you know, someone who you didn't take seriously is, you know, taking you on a picnic this week, or, you know, trying to do something sweet for you. So let's see. We have indulgence, and then we have conclusion. Oh my God. This energy is so polarizing. I feel like we're talking about two different sides of the spectrum. It almost makes me feel like there are two different energies here. Because indulgence is like you moving forward with someone, allowing them to treat you, feeling really good about yourself, indulging in the connection and the vibes, the feels, all of that. And then conclusion is like something is ending or being shown to you. There's a final move here. So let me see. We have limbo and innocence. So tapping into this energy, I feel like Spirit is suggesting if you are feeling if you are feeling like you're in limbo, if you are feeling confused, allow yourself to be optimistic and return to that space of childlike innocence where it's like, okay, this isn't exactly what I want, but also going back to the drawing board isn't a bad thing for me. Like stepping away from this person, maybe without even making a solid decision, like I'm never going to speak to them again, will help you, will be easier for you. Like if you can release this situation without fully releasing it, then it's like, you know, if you could just allow this situation some space to breathe, I feel like Spirit's going to come through with like a little surprise for you, an opportunity for you to indulge, to see how you should be treated, even if it's just to give you like the energy to go back at this connection and continue to work for this connection. We have golden moment. You guys, the energy is so eerie this week for you guys because it's like there's conclusions, there's happiness. It's very like all over the place. There's indulgence, there's a golden moment, there's an energy of you getting treated, but there's also conclusion and limbo, and Spirit saying return to your, you know, childlike innocence so that you can be optimistic. So it feels like maybe a conclusion and a meeting is happening in the same week. And I don't even know what this golden moment exactly is talking about. I may clarify that with tarot, because perhaps it can be, you know, the golden moment of you finally meeting the person that you've been wanting to be with. Perhaps it's an opportunity coming from Spirit to hop on a new timeline. We got round and round and co-create. So Spirit's like, I see you going around and around in the wheel on that karmic or in that situation, not making progress. Co-create with me. There may be like, it's giving North Star energy, like omens and special and conjunction. It's giving that type of energy where it's like something outside of your grasp or control being delivered to you as a blessing. I don't know, it just feels like a golden moment. Like I get it. So I feel like Spirit is kind of seeing you struggle and helping you out this week. Yeah, we have Imagine and Message in a Bottle. So you are going to have to surrender to it. And also Message in a Bottle talks about slow communication, but communication at that. So there's going to be a choice you're going to make this week due to an opportunity that's going to present itself. And you are going to have to like choose and agree to it and surrender to it in a way. Like Spirit is saying, there's gonna be an opportunity to get out of this situation or to experience something different, and you do have to fully choose it and allow yourself to imagine it, experience it, be a part of it in order to have the opportunity in full. Yeah, you guys, this is two different energies. First of all, we got all major arcana that came out for you. We got the Chariot, the Strength card, and the Star in reverse. The Star in reverse is like something that you really thought was going to be your wish fulfillment, or something you really thought was going to be your golden opportunity, the one, whatever. It's in reverse. It's on the back burner in the least, but it's looking like there may be a conclusion, or it may be like off the table, and you may be trading that because you have an opportunity, Chariot, to move forward with someone else. And the Strength card here is like there's a lesson that has been learned. So yes, I do feel like there is an actual conclusion happening here. If you're learning and, you know, things like that, it's kind of bigger than Nine of Cups in reverse. There's this energy of a heartbreak. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like you wasted your time. You didn't waste your time. It is what it is. Like, you know, if you really do feel it with someone, like, you should follow that. There are learning lessons and times where we spend too long on certain people, certain things. But if you really feel that in your heart, I don't feel like that's something, you know, it is what it is. Like, sometimes you feel it in your heart and you stand for what it is that you want and believe in. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Swords. I see someone pursuing you. I see you moving forward this week. And I don't know, it's kind of bittersweet. There's definitely something ending, but there's also something beginning. So it's really a matter of how you take it. Some of you are going to consider this to be like a negative thing. I would say it definitely isn't a negative thing. But everything is happening so fast, and I feel like if anything, you may just be in shock. We have like attracts like and have an attitude of gratitude, which is so funny because with the like attracts like energy, I've been feeling that energy of there's like something like happening, like outside of your control, like Spirit coming in, divine intervention, a transit happening in your birth chart that's making it a lucky time for you to meet someone, something like that. And you're attracting someone who's better for you because you're in a very magnetic energy because of the transit or whatever it is outside of you that's helping you out. So you're attracting a better fit, or at least someone who's ready now. And then we have an attitude of gratitude. So Spirit is like, listen, this is a blessing. Like, and it's something that you do have to make a decision on. Like, you do have to choose it. Spirit's like, I can't force you to let this person in your life. So there's a lot going on. I feel like someone's leaving and someone's entering. So yeah, my Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That's what I got for you guys this week. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with your blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have illusions and mystery, and then we have relax and be. So I definitely get an energy with you guys, group 3, that things are, a lot's happening in the background, or things are being put into place right now. There's a lot of illusions right now, and there's a mystery to what's actually happening or how things are going to unfold. So Spirit really does not want you to start to develop beliefs based on what's happening. It's your responsibility to relax. It's your responsibility to be. Spirit has also heard you. Allow things to grow and transform. Make sure you're taking time for yourself to just relax and be. Allow yourself to chill out and take some time off. Even if it's just for 15 minutes, you don't always have to be doing things. Chill out for a bit. Also, if you've been manifesting, you may have gotten cut off. That has happened to me before. That actually happened to me, was it last year or the year prior? No, it was like early 2021. To like basically the end of 2021, I had gotten this message. I was meditating and I was really trying to connect with Spirit. Like, why hasn't anything I've been trying to manifested? Like, why is it not happening? And I have something to say about that I really just realized a couple days ago. But the message I got at the time is like, you're abusing the divine feminine. You are an extension of the divine feminine, so you're kind of abusing yourself. Like, whenever you're to try to put it personally, imagine you're dating someone that only sees you as a way that they can get off. You know what I mean? Not honoring you for who you are or what it is, or being grateful that they even have the opportunity to have anything with you, but just always trying to get something. And that's the message that I got from Spirit, like, you're abusing the divine feminine energy. So that was one thing. And then also I had a revelation a couple of days ago where I was thinking about the creation story in Genesis, and I'm pretty sure the 7th day was used by God to rest. He created everything else in the other days. The 7 days he took to rest. So you have to rest in order for anything to be created. Creation, the process of creation is not all about doing, manifesting. You don't want to abuse the energy. You want to take time to be grateful to Spirit, to God, the divine, to commune, to communicate, to show your appreciation, to show thanks, to just be with nature, Spirit, the divine, in meditation, connecting with the energy, showing gratitude, giving offerings, and just being, communing. You know, you're a human being, not a human doing. So just being in the energy and just basking in it and enjoying it will teach you more about it, help build a relationship with it, and help you gel more to it. But also, in order for anything to be created, you have to take time to rest. If you don't rest, you're never going to get to that point where you're going to see things manifest in your 3D, because literally a part of the creation process is to rest. So with you guys, take the week to rest. Take a week off from manifesting, from dating, from worrying about, if someone asks you on a date, that's totally fine. But if you've been looking for a date or really working on yourself, like really hitting it hard at the gym, that's another thing. My body, my divine feminine personally will start to feel abused and disrespected if I'm working in like a freaking workhorse and I'm pumping it in the gym every day. I'm not eating nothing that I like. I'm not spending time to just treat myself and pamper myself and allow myself to relax. My divine feminine will really start to cut up if I do too much. So we have the endings card here. I feel like what's happening right now is out of your control. Honestly, the energy I get with you guys is you've already created what it is that you want. You told Spirit, Spirit heard you. What you haven't done is rested and relaxed and allowed it to grow. Rest, relax, allow it to grow, start to focus on something else. If you haven't told Spirit what it is that you want, or you haven't manifested and done anything, you've just been kind of waiting, set that intention and then forget it. Create a new goal, start to focus on a different area in your life, because the energy that I got is Spirit heard you. It's already been done. It's already been created, but you have to now allow it to grow. You know, you have to allow your manifestation to come into fruition. Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Move beyond the manifesting process to a space of expectation. You know, 3 of Wands, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You know that they're coming in. There's no doubt that they're coming in. You done did everything you were supposed to do. They're coming in. And that's what I feel for you guys right now. It's like 8 of Cups, walk away from that space where you always have to be manifesting or taking all the responsibility, feeling like you still have to do something, and literally expect and allow it to come in. And we got the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So the truth is, Spirit's like, it's not always a happy and exciting journey where things are popping off as quickly as possible. And it's not one day of rest that will necessarily be required. It's just like, you already know you've done what you were supposed to do. Let it manifest however long it takes. There's nothing you can do to force it. All you can do is take your mind off of it and start working on yourself, really. Because 5 of Pentacles is like Spirit saying, and I'm not saying that it's going to come in like this either. This isn't a quick fix. This is just what needs to do if you want to create something, period. This is not to like help you feel like, oh, it's gonna happen then. Like, I'm forcing my way. Like, this is just like what it is. Like, that's the energy I get from Spirit. So we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. A little bit of an uncomfortable era, but I really feel like if you guys start to get like something new that you can focus on and do, Ace of Wands, if you can tap into your creative power, get back to that hobby that you like, I feel like just kind of moving on with your life and doing other things, not worrying about it, not making your responsibility, is what's being called of you right now. You're not exactly in your childlike energy either. We got the 6 of Cups in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse and the 9 of Swords. You're very worried. That may be something you can actually work on, because if you in childhood experienced the feeling of like not having enough, like if your parents didn't believe in keeping that off of your plate and out of sight for you, if your parents, like if you saw a lot growing up, like your parents struggle and you felt that and things like that, that may be something you want to work on, because that childhood trauma is still causing you to take the wrong actions now, or to feel like you constantly have to be catching up or working, or you're going to get left behind, or you're not going to have enough. And that could be the problem. Like, that healing will help you in the now. So that's something you could focus on. But we have the Moon in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So Spirit is really telling you like to focus on a creative project or just something else that you can do. We have a leg up and new life. So I think I see things changing. Also, the number 34 is really sticking out to me on the leg up card. That may be a significant number for you. But new life and leg up, you got to allow yourself to be provided for. That's what the leg up card is all about. It's about, you know, something bigger than you or something outside of you helping you. We have blessed, to be fair, and message in a bottle. So you will receive communication or a download this week that will really help you. And things are being balanced out. And you will be blessed, but Spirit is just getting this energy where like you're giving me this energy where you're overworking yourself. And at this point, it's just counterintuitive. So that's the message I got for you this week. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message today. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the greenstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So we got success and beginnings. And then we have misled. Don't be misled. Group 4, this says, do not believe everything that you hear. Someone may be purposely feeding you false information to mislead you. Find out for yourself. Use your intuition. Which is interesting because we have beginnings and success. So I see that you may be calling someone's bluff this week, not physically with your mouth necessarily either, but calling someone's bluff like energetically. They say, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore, so you stop talking to them. Next thing you know, you have a breakthrough because they see that you're actually willing to leave them. You're calling their bluff, like, oh, okay, you don't want to talk to me? We'll see. All right. You know, something like that. Or this could honestly be like, you're looking at your reality and you don't, the crazy part is when you meet someone, typically you don't get a sign or signal that you're gonna meet someone that day or the day before. You go from completely single, talking to nobody, to now having a budding relationship because you met someone new the next day. So the day prior or your current reality is not a reflection of what your future will be. It is not, because a lot of the blessings come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, so tapping into this energy, you know, your current reality may be misleading you into thinking that you're not going to manifest any money, you're not going to manifest the relationship of your dreams, you're not going to manifest the life that you want. And Spirit is saying, don't be misled. You're in for a surprise, in for a beginning, in for success. So if you've already told Spirit what it is you're looking for, Spirit heard you, and that manifestation will be successfully manifested. We have the celebration card that came up. That's giving me like wedding shower, baby shower, party energy, where someone may be inviting you to a party, or you're celebrating a celebration of you. That will of course manifest soon. We have storms and guidance. So when you're feeling this uncomfortable energy, look to Spirit. Don't look anywhere else. Do not look to your reality. Look to Spirit and wait for Spirit to communicate to you. Because if you look at your reality, it's just going to confuse you or mislead you into thinking that, you know, things are exactly as they appear, and they're not. It only takes a moment. It only takes a moment. And we have golden moment. We have golden moment. I just absolutely love that. And we have protection. So Spirit is actually protecting you from people who are not in alignment with you. I think about back in the day, like I used to really have the juice, okay? I used to really have the sauce. Like I used to have hella love offers. And then I look at my life now and I'm like, dang, like nobody even talks to me anymore for real. And I don't even know why, but it's just like, I don't know, something shifted. But then I also get reminded, like, I'm not with any of those people. And I don't know, I made some good friends along the way, but I don't want to be with anybody that I have ever met. So Spirit is like, you're not in alignment with them. So why even have them in your life to entertain you? Just so you can feel like you're getting love offers? Like what? Like when you kind of level up, you know, energetically and in an age sense, you know, when you grow, you start to realize like things slow down, but it is not rejection. It really is protection, and your golden moment is coming up. It only takes a moment to be loved an entire life long, a whole life long. And Spirit is saying your golden moment is coming. So I just really get an energy with you guys, group 4, to stick in there. We have ruins and security. So I feel like you may be in ruins looking for security. Like perhaps you were wanting people. See, that's the tricky thing. You know, a lot of people want security. That's what relationships provide, security, whether that's financial security, emotional security, security of knowing that you have a partner to do life with, all sorts of forms of security. And so many people look for security that they skip over the part where you want to make sure that this is someone that you're tied to look for the security. Are they going to provide me security? So if that person is super excited and they're throwing caution to the wind as well, you're like, by the time you realize it, you're already tied up with that person. You're in a relationship, or you feel like you love them, or you are sharing an apartment with them. You know, you've got some sort of soul tie with them. You've been intimate with them. And at that point, you're realizing, this is not even someone I want any future with. They offered me a title, a relationship, some form of security, but this is not the person I want security from. So it's gotten us into so much trouble in the last few years in dating. So many people just want, you know, that security. And we have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse. The truth is, you need so much more than security, group 4. You're special. Like spiritually, you could be on a specific spiritual path. You could have accomplished so much in this life that anyone that benefits from you really needs to deserve to be there. It can be, you know, so many things, but you can't just go for someone offering you, you know, security. Honestly, you probably can figure out security yourself. You can provide yourself security, really. Queen of Wands, though, like your royalty, you really need someone to respect you and be there for you and understand you and be on a higher level of consciousness. And if they're not, you're not going to be able to experience the reality that you want anyways, you know. So we got the 5 of Cups in reverse in the World card. So I see things coming full circle for you, interestingly enough. With that World energy, it's like 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you've had some losses and lessons along the way. 8 of Wands in reverse, definitely some delays or blockages, but you're still getting your happily ever after. Your golden moment is coming up. For some of you, it's going to be this week. But remember, 7 of Cups in reverse, you can't just open yourself up to anybody. You're not the kind of girl, the kind of boy who can just literally be like, okay, you have all of these qualities, I know I can make it work with you. Like, you really are special or have a higher purpose. So you can't just go for the bare bone basics, you know. You really do have to have a higher level of connection. It could even just be because of your emotional intelligence. You're never going to be fulfilled by, you know, someone who's not at least on your level. So the rest of your life, it's going to be like dumbing yourself down or watering down your communication so that you can some way, somehow converse with this person who's not at all on your level. Like, it's just, you know, we gotta think about the long run here. We got the Hangman. So Spirit has a plan for you, and that plan is coming together this week. We have the Star card in reverse. So I feel like that's talking about some sort of delay or a false twin, false soulmate. Maybe you felt you already met this person. We have an attitude of gratitude. This would be a good time, since you've done so much work on yourself, since you've learned so much in this lifetime. This would be a good time to spend with Earth, either at the beach or, you know, outside, whatever. Like, being thankful for what you have, what you've manifested, what you've learned, showing gratitude to yourself and to Earth, Spirit. We have live your bliss. Yeah, your purpose is really just to be happy right now. And the energy that I get with you guys is you may be really worried about feeling like you have to still bring things together and make things happen. So we got chop wood. Spirit is saying, you know what there is for you to do, but get back on your goals and on what it is that you want to do next with your life in general, because love is really kind of already taken care of. Your golden moment is coming soon. So that's what I got for you this week. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you guys. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.